on Boxing Day about having control in the middle of the park and how well we did then. Today it seemed to be a little bit lacking in places.
Yeah, first half wasn't good enough. Players were made aware of that at half time. Second half we controlled the whole game. And ultimately we probably created enough chances there to definitely get a point out of the game. So extremely disappointing. We've let one get away here today.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned chances there. Ballymena didn't have too many, but it was one moment of brilliance from, a very good player that sort of decided the game in the end.
Yeah, unfortunately it took till half time for us to rectify the scenario that caused the goal. We were building up on the sides and we kept going back into the same side that the ball was ultimately be built up on, and the amount of times that the attack broke down in the first half, which allowed them to counter, was disappointing, because we've spoke about the spaces on the sides when we go into tactical detail around formations, and we didn't carry it out first half. It's just as simple as that, and the goal comes off a transitional moment where young Taylor gets it based on us in possession, so great solo effort. The two defenders, Callum and Conor, done actually quite well to direct him and delay the attack, but they've ultimately let him chop back inside and put in the bottom corner. So yeah, look, massively disappointed, but obviously we tweaked and had a few stern words at half time in relation to how we're going to try and conduct the second half, and look, I felt we were the better side in the second half. There's no two ways about it. It's black and white, and ultimately we've created a couple of half chances, but the two blatant chances at the end, Tegs needs to show more composure in that moment, and Callum ultimately needs to do better in that moment also. So disappointed. We're extremely disappointed. That's 2 out of 3 games over the festive period where we've left a lot behind in 2 of the home games. So we're talking about raising the levels and closing gaps. We ultimately have to take care of games like today, and we didn't do it. And as I say, you get your rewards in football.
I suppose the good thing is that we did create so many chances. Finishing, obviously, as you say, leaves a bit to be desired, but at least we're getting in there and we actually are creating enough as well.
Yeah, no, listen, that's the lads well drilled in that aspect. It's just about individual instinct and individual quality in their moments, and we lacked today. We probably lacked against Crusaders. We showed enough on Boxing Day, but yeah, listen, it's about consistency. It's not 1 and 3. We won 3 and 3.
We move on then to the Irish Cup next week, game against Knockbreda. What can you tell us about going to that game? Yeah, well, look, we've watched and analysed Knockbreda, so we're not under any illusions that we just rock up and get a result. We've scraped through to the semi-final of the League Cup against teams in lower leagues, so and scraped through in 2 games in particular. So we got to go and recharge and really analyse today. Today needs to be really analysed and dissected to be able to move forward. But yeah, listen, it's going to be a tricky encounter. The joys of cup football. There's always clubs out there looking to cause an upset, and ultimately we have to be professional about how we approach the game, and we will be. We absolutely will be. So yeah, listen, we have to dust it down, as I said, analyse, dissect, move forward. We obviously signed 4 or 5 players now in December there. Do you think you'll give them any debuts next week?
Yeah, listen, well, we hope that their registrations will be across the line. Look, we need to get them into the squad, but we made 2 subs today. A couple of the under-20s involved on the bench. Other than that, that's all we have. So we need competition for places. At the moment, it's too comfortable for some people, and that can be a killer. Ultimately, a challenging environment's a good environment, and that's what we want. And new players will certainly create a competition aspect to starting places and our team to selection. But listen, if they're true, absolutely they'll be involved.
And just on new players, do we expect any more signings next
No. Our business we maintain our business is done until something else may happen within our own group. Obviously, there's a couple of situations where people have pitched interest. So until something suitable comes and concrete, and we feel it's in a position to move forward, well then our business is done.